Over for Hovant. Hovant just gets it back to Gonchar. Gonchar will send it to the net, and that goes just wide. Here's Vladimir Provorov. Provorov down low for Berhowski. Now Nemitz cross ice. Hovant scores! Jan Hovant gets the Wolves on the board. A power play goal opens the scoring.
I thought he had wasted the opportunity. He had to cradle the puck, didn't get it away initially, and I thought by then the goaltender might have been across, but he found a piece of the back of the net. That there are now 3 marbles in the pocket of one of the referees.
Chromiak at the point, down low for Patterson. Patterson back to Chromiak. He'll send it to the net, and Frasca is able to see that through a screen. And
$25. They're making money here.
They're really racking that tab up as Costas tries to throw it in front. That's taken away. Gavin Ewell sends it to the net. Rebound. Gonchar scores! Another holy Mackinac moment. What a goal from Artem Gonchar. He bats that puck out of midair and makes it 2-0 Sudbury.
That was a tight play, and he had to get that puck to settle to start with, then gets it to the backhand and finds the near side of the net off the post. Just a great effort, and did a nice job of corralling the puck.
Like at ice level down there as Coughlin brings it over the line, sending it cross ice here to Adam Nemitz. Nemitz will cycle it into the corner. Coughlin works it to the point. Blonda over to Hudson Martin. Now Nemitz with it. Back to Martin. Martin will fire. That stop rebound chance. They score! Jan Hovant's got his second of the game. And Sudbury all over Niagara in the first. They lead 3-0.
Well, when I was reading out the starting lineup, the head coach was saying, get after them early, get after them. They played the night before.
Head for Ryerson Edgar. Edgar over the line. It goes to Hage. Hage will send it to Chromiak. Chromiak will fire that stop. The rebound loose in the blue paint, but Frasca is able to eventually find it. We're back to 5-on-5. Blonda and Monks back out onto the ice. Here's Luca Blonda. Blonda up ice. Over the line. Nice pass across. Berhowski scores! Daniel Berhowski makes it 4-0 Sudbury.
Dad will be happy about that one. That was a nice feed, and Little Bear buried it and did a nice job of doing so. He's been impressive. I've been impressed with him, and as I said, his younger brother.
Back to Zada. Zada trying to center. It comes to Patterson. Now Chromiak over to Patterson. He scores! Lift the stick
Lift the stick.
Under a minute to play here in period number 2. Niagara looking to get back into this one. Zada curl shooting. Save made by Frasca. And he's got it in his equipment.
He wasn't too sure, but he didn't hear any yelling. And no, he made a good play.
Draw goes over to the far boards. It's worked up to the blue line, but Coughlin intercepts. He'll tap it into the Niagara zone. Wang first onto it. Tried to clear, but Hovant keeps it in. Down low for Coughlin. Back to Jan Hovant looking for the hat trick. He scores! First Ontario Hockey League hat trick for Jan Hovant. And it's 5-1 Sudbury.
There wasn't an awful lot of room there, was there?
No.
And that may have been a decision. Okay, I've got 2. Things are going really well for me. Why wouldn't I shoot it?
Hovant back to the point. Blonda keeps it in. Over to Provorov. Trying to work it in front of the net. That was knocked down by Reisnecker. Cleared to the line, but not out. Blonda over to Hovant. Back to Blonda. Now Nemitz. Now Hovant. What a passing play. It's loose. They score! Adam Nemitz.
Drake.
I did. I've made that mistake plenty of times.
Okay. Daniel. Drake didn't have the hands to be able to do that.
No. Here's Wang at the point. Long shot. They score. Tipped in front by Jacob Monks.